Welcome to Two Chairs, the conversation that explores issues of real life and offers real help to those in need. Capillary Human Services proudly presents this program as a public service and invites you to pull up a chair and join us for the conversation. Hello and welcome to Two Chairs, the conversation. I'm your host, Rusty Jabour, and today we'll be visiting with Bridget Lewis, the Division Director of Prevention and Wellness at Capillary Human Services. Bridget, welcome and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Ask you about your background, how you got into prevention, and then a little bit later we'll talk about what is prevention and the services you offer in Baton Rouge.
So I graduated from Southern University in 2006. I obtained my Master's of Science. I've been employed with Capital Area since 2002. And I began my career in prevention in 2015. Just wanted a shift in just a new challenge. And so I embraced it, and I've been with prevention ever since.
Let's talk about prevention. What is prevention? What is the work you do? There's science behind it. Let's talk.
Yeah, so with Capital Area Human Services, under the prevention department, we focus on alcohol, tobacco, and other drug prevention. And the way that we do this is by initiating evidence-based programs in the schools. And we also do a variety of campaigns through social media, billboards, movie theaters, print material, you name it, we do it.
And you're out in the community a lot. Now, these campaigns, for example, just recently you've done a sticker shock campaign. What is sticker shock?
We did. So Project Sticker Shock is an underage drinking campaign that we started back in 2022. We received federal funding to implement this campaign, and the way that we do this is we partner with youth groups and students in the high schools and middle schools, and we have them go into stores where alcohol products are sold, and they place loud, glaring stickers on shelves and coolers to warn those purchasing alcohol, for those under 21, that it can result in legal consequences and that it is illegal.
And then Driving into Recovery is another big initiative that you have. What is that, and how long has that been going on?
Since 2021, we have implemented our Driving into Recovery initiative, and we bounce around from parish to parish, all of the parishes under Region 2. We partner with tons of other nonprofit organizations and vendors to bring this campaign to the community. And the unique thing about Driving into Recovery is that it's not your traditional community outreach event where you have to park your car, get out and walk and visit each vendor table, carry all those things back. With these events, the residents have the chance to actually stay in their cars and just drive from vendor to vendor and just gain tons of resources, information, promo items, fun stuff. So two of our fan favorites are the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank, in which the residents have a chance to receive food boxes, and also Priority Care. And that's a nonprofit organization that distributes diapers for toddlers and infants of all ages.
Speaking of recovery, you also offer a program called Recovery Sundays with faith-based organizations, and you have a new toolkit out as a resource. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that.
So Recovery Sundays, that's geared towards our faith-based organizations. We join forces with them to educate their congregations about addiction and recovery. During the church services on Sunday mornings, we have a brief presentation during the church announcements. And after that, we distribute our faith-based toolkits. Now, the faith-based toolkits, they come in the form of a booklet, and they're just filled with tons of information, research, and resources, all geared towards addiction and recovery. There's also social media graphics and text that each congregation can use to tailor them to their needs.
Well, in addition to these campaigns and initiatives in the outreach, you also offer trainings for Narcan. Tell us about Narcan, the importance of it, and why these trainings are important.
As you said, Capital Area now offers free Narcan trainings. And Narcan is a reversal medication that's administered to someone who may be experiencing an overdose. Even when you administer Narcan to someone that may be experiencing an overdose, if it's determined later on that it was not an overdose, the Narcan is harmless and you can't harm that person. And we also stress that even though Narcan is administered and it can reverse the effects of an opioid overdose, this is temporary and you should still call 911 because that person needs to be seen by a professional.
In addition to the trainings, you also make the kits available so that individuals and families can have them on hand in addition to law enforcement and others. So where would someone get the Narcan kits to be able to have in their homes for their own use?
So if anyone wants to request Narcan kits or Narcan training, they can reach me directly, the Prevention Department, at 225-663-6231.
Now, in addition to the campaigns and the trainings that you all offer, you all are everywhere in the community. I mean, every weekend you're doing something and you have events that are coming up. Why is that important for the work that you do?
I mean, I think it's just, it's important to continue to stay in front of the public, to let them know that Capital Area is here. We're available to offer the resources that we have. We normally tailor our community partnerships around whatever campaign we're debuting at the time. We switch out campaigns about every 3 months or so. Like, for instance, for now, we have our fentanyl campaign that we're about to roll out. So at the next community event, we'll make sure that we share all of the information about the dangers of fentanyl and the myths and facts and all that good stuff. So we're always out and about.
What are some of the issues that you all have materials ready to go? I know it's a litany of issues that go on that affect the health of people and individuals and families. What are some of those issues?
The biggest issue that we're seeing right now amongst the youth is vaping. There are a lot of misconceptions about vaping. The youth see the vapes and they think because they have the pretty colors and the fruity flavors that they're harmless. When the truth is, there are so many chemical compounds in those vapes that we don't know the long-lasting effects. And we probably won't know for years to come. So we're pushing this campaign to educate the youth and their parents about the dangers of these vapes and to let them know that we don't know the lasting effects. Vapes haven't been around for very long, and some are FDA regulated and some aren't. So we really want to get the message out there that vapes are just as dangerous as cigarettes.
Bridget, thank you for joining us and talking with the important work that you're doing in the community regarding prevention and helping families and individuals.